Now Correa up to hit. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center. Runners at the corners here, one away. Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. To short. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. And a base hit on the line. 1 run's in. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Going away.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls.
Bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Up the and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan.
Outside. That's
Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there.
Bye-bye.
So 2 down, Jacob Marcy getting ready to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And there's a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to Jacob Marcy, the next to hit. Outside low, ball 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. And now it's Juan Soto. Snap throw to first.
No,
Lindor back in there. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 strike away.
Ball, that's
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. On the ground. And next for New York, Ben Rice.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
That's outside.
Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball out towards Ben Rice. Digs in now. And a breaking ball misses outside. Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Ben Rice now at the plate. Line drive. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. Line drive. Fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice.
Nice rip,
Base knock center field. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out. Now the tag at second, and he's out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Scott settles underneath it, brings it in. And man at first, nobody out. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So bases all loaded up. Rice, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. Coming home. Cut off, throw to third. The tag, and he's out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. goes down looking. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Digging in, Drake Baldwin. There's a strike. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first. And we're back. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Trey Turner. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely. Here's Turner now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air right field. Can zone. And there's 2 down. Gilbert back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and
the throw into second, and he's out easily. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Yoan. Out to short. Back here in Philadelphia, Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Swing it. Bottom of the first. Here's Trey Turner. That's out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Trey Turner at the plate. Out to short. Back here in Philadelphia. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning. Relay throw to second, and he's out, trying for 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now. They say you win.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches.
Oh, that's a strike. Here's Trey Turner.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one ripped. Calls it. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom, boom. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. 0 for 3 in this one.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line drive. And it's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third. Cut off, throw to second. But he's in there easily. Luis Ariz stands in. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was
No balls,
ugly.
2 strikes.
In the air. Luis Ariz stands in.
For the Padres, the designated hitter, Luis Ariz.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Up the middle. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is Luis Ariz. That one ripped right center field. Banks off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. These days,
Swings through that one.
just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Luis Ariz stands in. Bradish back to work. Laser base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag. Well, we go bottom 6. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. That one is absolutely belted. Adios, Pelota. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And there's a strike.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And he grounds one. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
This to center field. Dubon. Long run on his horse. Can't get there. Base hit. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. A changeup missing. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that one almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Urias. Now here's Trent Grisham. This one. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Trent Grisham will hit next. The 0-1. And strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And that'll. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Makes the catch. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. swing and a ball hammered left field. Alvarez going back on this one. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. They're waving McMahon home. Tag, and he's out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. On a line. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to center. Duvall. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Foul ball there. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. 1 run across. McMahon rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one not close. And it's 1-1. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's going to be Trent Grisham. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Fought off foul. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th.
And he got him. Back here in Detroit, here's Riley Green. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
1-1.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Keith in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. Diegler now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
Got him, and that's the ball game. And now it's Mark Vientos. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike. One out, runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. In the air, right field. Andrew Monasterio digs in now. Swung on, belted. Scott on the move, heading back. One out, runner at second. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Headed for the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Brewers walk it off in extra innings. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything,
no balls,
what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that chance. So bases loaded with one away. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. And takes low for ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Try to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down going for. Minaya back to work. This one in the air center field. One down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
That one the other way. Lindor Jump throw. One down. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike. One out, bases empty.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Center field. One down. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. One down, base is empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Siri going back on it. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And stepping in for the Rays, number 14. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. At the wall, and it's out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him swinging, and there's one down. Yandy Diaz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. Slider for a strike. One out, base is empty.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Brandon Lau in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 2nd. And now the DH, Junior Caminero. There's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Save. One down. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Inside, just missed. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 1 for 3. Holiday. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard hit right. So 2 down. Jazz
3.
Chisholm Jr.
Second
now
baseman,
0 for 3 in this
Chisholm
one.
Jr.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cowser settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So 2 down. And here
3.
is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz
0 for
Chisholm
3 in this
Jr.
one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The Yankees looking to rally. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 0 for 2 in this one. Popped up. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 1 for 2. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Nabs it. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball is outside. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a high fly ball right field. So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. And that one hammered.
Get up, Paul. Get up.
Way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Willie Adames stands in. And a swing and a miss. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Devers. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Go ahead, run on base. Now it's the DH, Dalen Lyle. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Now a screamer into the outfield. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dalen Lyle. That one the other. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Line, and that's a base hit. The throw in, and into second with one away. That's a double. Go ahead, run on base. Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. Hard hit, base hit. Throw into third. It's a double. Third hit of the night. And the batter now, Dalen Lyle. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a base hit up the middle. Here comes the throw. And he's got a double. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The throw to third. He's in at second. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off. Up the middle. One. Go ahead, run on base. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Dalen Lyle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it. And next is the designated hitter, Dalen Lyle. This one smashed down the right field line. Dives, and he can't hang on. Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit. In the air out towards right center. Soto going after it. Go ahead, run on base. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo sizes this one up. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Mullins in pursuit. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Go ahead run on base. Now here is Dalen Lyle. Down the line, and it's foul. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. So digging in, Dalen Lyle. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Go ahead run on base. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalen Lyle. That one drilled left field and a base hit. Go ahead run on base. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip. There's one. Go ahead run on base. And here's the DH for Washington, Dalen Lyle. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Stanton will hit next. And fouled off. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Shota back to work. That one fouled off. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Just found a way to slot that ball down the third baseline.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer, doubled his first time up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Hayes coming around third. The relay throw. Not in time. He scores. It's 2-1. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the second baseman, Christian Koss. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Way out front for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Nootbaar moves under it. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Drew Gilbert, the next Giant to hit. That one outside, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. He goes down looking. Here's Elliot Ramos. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Marte over at second, 1 down. And that one popped in the air, left field. One out, runner at second. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. Ripped on a line. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This to here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One out, runner at second. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. This ball's chopped on the ground. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. One out, runner at second. Moreno the next to hit. Line drop. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. And now the lefty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
Left field, way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. An absolute smash to left. And they add a pair. Man at first with one gone. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Very high with that one. 1-0.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Line to left. Makes the grab for the second out. Now, Gabriel Moreno. He's already homered in this game. And that's
Ball
down
one,
and
no
away.
strikes.
Just
in. Ball two.
missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Swing. 1 out. Runner at second. Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Boom. Throw to first in time. First and second, one out. Moreno digs in now. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Swing. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw to third.
No,
in there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got some.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. He will score. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Base is empty, one away. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Breaking ball misses down and away. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Spencer Horwitz will hit next. And that one is inside.
You got that one out of boy.
Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Gets the job done as he brings home
2 outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Up and in, and that's ball 2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Down the line. And that will drop foul. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that'll do it. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Out. One down. And now, Spencer Horwitz. First pitch misses. And a base hit right there. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Profar makes the catch. 2 away down. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Acuna moving back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Swings and hits one in the. So up next, Spencer Horwitz. Fouled off to the right.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the ground right side. One down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Gonzalez round second, heads for third. The throw in.
He's in there. Hey.
Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over.
Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. That one missed.
Damn.
Line drive. Makes the catch. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. 1 for 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's out easily. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Right.